Avondre Graham, a convicted killer charged with attacking a stranger in Spokane in January, is now linked to another attack months before.
In this separate case, Graham is accused of stabbing a woman in downtown Spokane on September 15th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Aaron Luna.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. Now, that attack happened a month before the Department of Corrections told us he'd been released from prison. When we asked them in January, Graham is now accused of attacking 3 different women since serving 10 years in prison for murder. This story is first on 4 News Now. Our Bronte Sorotsky joins us in studio live to explain why we now have a new timeline for these assaults.
Avondre Graham was in court today for these assault charges. Originally, the Washington Department of Corrections told 4 News Now Graham was in custody until October 18th. Now we're learning that he was released from prison in January of 2022. Avondre Graham appeared in court on Tuesday on new charges.
How do you plead to that charge?
Not guilty.
Graham faces charges of attacking a stranger in September. Court documents show that the victim was outside of her downtown apartment at 4 a.m. smoking a cigarette. Graham approached her, asked for one, and when she refused, police say he demanded oral sex and attacked her, stabbing her with a knife and hitting her. This is similar to another alleged attack in January when Graham asked a woman for a cigarette on the sidewalk of Stevens in Maine. When she said no, police say Graham offered her $1,400 for sexual favors. When she said no again, court documents say Graham attacked her. Both locations are less than half a mile apart. Until Tuesday, it was believed that Graham was in custody during the September attack. In February, the Department of Corrections told 4 News Now that Graham had been released to community custody in October. Once 4 News Now noticed this inconsistency in dates, we pressed the DOC, who then told 4 News Now that Graham was actually released from prison in January of 2022. He was arrested on November 7th, accused of attacking his girlfriend at a home in northeast Spokane. He remained jailed for 11 days. On the 18th, he was released back into community custody and was able to stay at his home in Spokane and come and go by obeying court orders. And Graham's trial is set to begin May 8th. Live in studio, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.